Clary Sage College is a design school here in Tulsa. Originally we started out as a cosmetology school teaching cosmetology, aesthetics, and nail technicians. We've expanded to include fashion design and interior design and have added onto our campus now so that we can facilitate those new programs. As the campus director, I'm basically the chief administrator for the entire campus. I handle daily operations, work with students, faculty, staff. We do run a full-service salon, massage clinic, and retail store, so I'm also responsible for all of those areas as well. So I deal with clients and customers in that way. Especially with our expansion project right now, we've had a lot going on. The building is basically complete, but there are a few finishing details that we're still trying to work out, and we're updating some areas in the existing building as well. So it's kind of a full job. I work with lots of people in lots of places in many different ways. Being in the Marines and being a Marine is a huge part of who I am. It's honestly not something I ever thought I would do fresh out of high school. I went to college. Joining the military was not something I ever envisioned for my life. But when I married, my husband was a Marine, so I became immersed into the military culture and just gained a real respect for the Marine Corps and decided I was going to give it a shot. Someone told me once it was something very few women could do, so I said, sign me up. I spent 7.5 years in the reserves in the Marine Corps and attained the rank of staff sergeant, so I was in managerial type positions as a staff sergeant in the Reserve Center as well. So those experiences in the Marine Corps just really grounded me. They gave me a really good understanding for dealing with many different populations. You know, the diversity of people in the military is immense. It also gave me a good grounding on systems, procedures, and policies. And even though I work for a design school right now, it's completely different. We still have to have systems and policies in place in order for things to run smoothly. So it's been a huge benefit and a huge help in my career to this point. Okay. Well, since I work at a cosmetology school as well, we do get services, and we're afforded a free massage every month, so that's definitely a huge perk. And then of course I had my own design team on staff, so my makeup was done by Michaela Ewald, one of our esthetician instructors, and my jacket was actually designed especially for me by our fashion design instructor. So you know, it's got quite a few perks. That's right. I have 3 kids. My husband is amazing, and I think if it weren't for him, it would be much more difficult for me to even try to find that balance. He has stepped up to the plate, and he pulls more than his fair share to make sure that things run smoothly at home. So we work really hard together to make sure that that our kids are loved and that they're comfortable, and that they're raised in a Christ-centered home. So we're really passionate about church, and I think those are some of the most important things that help us to keep that balance in our life between the professional and the personal, and making sure that we don't, although the scales will tip from time to time, it all evens out eventually.